we're right now, I think we're pregnant with our second baby, I'm pretty sure. Maybe I might do another 100 baby. Can't make any promises. Maybe. Where do I live? Oh, Hemford. Because I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, do I want to do another one? Should I do another one? Because I could, but we'll have to see, you know? My favorite expansion, it would probably have to be Cottage Living, but if not that, if that didn't exist, then it would be Get Together. They are definitely do the most. They think of everything. Urban's bathroom was amazing. Yeah, I'm just like, dang, how do you do what you do? I want to know. I want to know what love is. It's just so crazy, right? You live for a 100 baby challenge. I love the struggle. I think I don't know if I want to wait until we get a new expansion pack to do the 100 baby challenge again, because if it's generations, I'm 100% doing it again, because I'm like, yes, I need to know. Are we pregnant? Oh, we're not pregnant. We just had a baby. That's what happened. I want you to show me. That is so funny. I do love when you post Sims 2 builds. Never played the game, but I wish I did. Thanks to EA, I never will. Don't worry. I think there is a way to play the Sims 2. You just gotta like buy the things off of eBay or Amazon. I don't want to play much. I want to produce another track. But I wish there was I wish they would like re-upload the Sims 2 again on Origin or something, because I'm like, Sims 2 is so great. But I know that if you have a Mac computer though, you can get the Super Collection. Yeah, but it's not with all the packs though, sadly. Hello, ma'am? Oh, she's making a song. I forgot that with the Sims 4 Get Famous, you could become like, oh, ma'am, you gotta pee? Help your child first, and then you can go pee. Also, I downloaded some CC the other day. I think a while back ago. I think it was like Panda Sama CC, and I downloaded the rocking horse chair. It was so cute. I love it so much. It's so cute. You don't trust Amazon and eBay. Understandable. Amazon and eBay can be very crazy. She's like, I have to pee. It's like, okay, have fun. But he looks so happy. What about a game pack? Oh, 100%. Well, okay. It's tied between Parenthood and Dream Home Decorator, because I love both of those packs so much. And I'm just like, Parenthood's like my dream, like, generations pack in a game pack, but it needs more. But then Dream Home Decorator adds so much gameplay for like interior design that I so much love that I'm like, oh, I'm probably gonna go with Parenthood because I like the parenting aspect of things. So for Gen 2, for the Mix Match Legacy Challenge, let me change my title real quick. Legacy Challenge, Gen 2. Gen 2. And I think is it exclamation mark info? Is it info? Aha, it is info. There we go. Fix now. So for Gen 2, for the rules, if you don't know, what we have here for Gen 2, why is it showing that one? That's weird. Okay, yeah, so for Gen 2, we have to complete the Big Happy Family Aspiration and the parenting skill or the charisma skill if you don't have Parenthood. Have 26 babies, A through Z. give no attention to your last child and must randomize the last child's trait. Because the reason why I'm doing this way is that with the last child being so ignored throughout their entire life, I think they'll go mentally insane and they'll end up in an asylum. So that's why I thought it'd be kind of cool, because that way we can give them all randomized traits. They'll have the nerd brain aspiration and they want to be an astronaut one day as a career. So that will be very, very fun experiencing the asylum with like 8 Sims and everything. So I'm quite excited about that. Ooh, I'm so pumped. Sir, are you okay? I think my child was possessed. Yikes. You really want to do the A to Z baby challenge? I find that challenge more fun because it's less, I find it less stressful just because you're only having 26 babies. But also it's like naming your babies A through Z, you know? I don't know. It seems simple. I say go for it though. And MZT, thank you for the 100 bits. I really appreciate it so much. Thank you, thank you. But yeah. I probably should go because it's 2:30. Oh my goodness. Yes, I will be live again tomorrow. Same time, same place, 6 p.m. CST or CT now. But yes, I'll be live tomorrow. I'll be playing Life is Strange 2 episode 1 because literally in like 5 weeks time, Life is Strange True Colors will be out and I'm so excited. Oh, it's gonna be so pumped. You bought the entire season of Psyched. Several of DVDs were defective. That show had 8 seasons and 120 episodes. Was not cheap to purchase. Oh my gosh, I am so sorry to hear that. That is not great. Oh no, no, no. You know what we need in The Sims? Toddler bunk beds. I would love that very much so. Now, child, you can go to bed, sleep the night away. But I should probably get pregnant again. But I'm like, should I though? Should I wait? Should I not? So we have Simon. Oh, Simon. Simon says, send you a text message. I'm gonna actually have you go to bed for now. Oh, but my plants though. Eat all the plants. Okay. Chicken coop, collect the eggs. Okay. Very good. Then we can go to bed later on. Yeah. Very good. Very, very good. That's cool. I'll be here tomorrow. See you there. See you tomorrow. Appreciate it. I already ate some dinner and got my energy back after all that. Very good. What did you eat? I want to hear all about it. I want to hear all about it. Wait, is it spoiled? No. Oh, let me just tell you, if you ever do the 100 baby challenge or A to Z and you have Realm of Magic, please purchase the cauldron. It gives you 12 servings and it never expires. The food never goes spoiled. It'll save you so much time. And wait. Oh, I don't know what that is. Okay. Go to bed. How would the toddler get to the top bunk? I think if we had toddler bunk beds, I think they would, instead of like ladders, it'll be a staircase. So they will climb up the little stairs to the top bunk. I think that's how it would work. Why is it green? Wait, lighting? Wait, what's green? My friends are the 100 baby challenge and started naming her babies numbers. She got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 now. Oh my goodness. Mood. Sir, are you okay? He's upset from unwanted sibling. Well, that's not my problem. But I'm gonna call over Simon to get pregnant again. But here's our family tree if you haven't seen it already. Our family tree is very relatively small. Gen 1, Colette Berry. Gen 2, Kayla Berry. And then we have our 2 lovely children here. So our first one was Daniel Grove. Second one, oh, Simon Scott. Oh, we already had a kid with him then. Gotta find another one. Oh, why the cauldron was green? Oh, I have no idea. Might have just been the lighting. Yeah, probably. Whatever is in the cauldron, it's green. Oh, I have no idea. It might have just been the lighting, like the fire that was underneath, most likely at the time. Also, would you say you use Discord or Twitter more? I use both. I mean, I'm more active on Twitter, but then I'm also in Discord a lot. If anybody ever has like any questions or anything, I do try to respond as much as possible. I do chit chat in there. We have like a little lovely activity section in there for arts and crafts, because I'm going to be making another art prompt list for the month of September that I'll be posting in Discord, and that way we have more art streams in the future. And also movie night will be resuming very soon, most likely maybe next week or so when it will resume. But yeah, we have a lot of things in Discord that we do: arts and crafts, simming, movie night every single Wednesday unless otherwise something happens. But yeah, feed all my children green macaroni and cheese. I mean, it's working. What if I call a meal? Can you grab a meal? Can you grab it? Can you not grab the mac and cheese? My child's hungry. Cheese soup. Oh no, it's mac and cheese. I'm excited for art prompts again. Why is that? That looks green. It looks nasty. I don't want it. Put the food down. Put the food down. No, child, eat the mac and cheese. Take it. Eat it. Oh, be called to meal. Oh, he'll eat it either way. Oh, this is perfect. Is he gonna eat it? No? Okay, that's fine. Whatever. Mac and cheese is what you tell the kids, but actually it's broccoli soup. Exactly. It's actually broccoli soup, not mac and cheese. We just kind of cover it with yellow and cheesiness to signify that it's mac and cheese, but in reality it's just broccoli. Yeah, it's just broccoli. I used to be on Discord 90% of the time, but I started getting creepy flirty DMs. Yeah, Discord can be very weird sometimes, for sure, for a lot of different reasons, which is kind of sad. Like, I mean, a lot of people ruin the fun for a lot of people because the internet is full of creepy people, let me tell you. Did you hear the crying baby? Oh, you. Here we go. So if you want to upload any townies for this legacy challenge, you can upload them with the hashtag SpringSims townies on the gallery. That way I can add all of your Sims in the world. Oh, I can invite over Thomas Watson. Huh, forgot. Thomas, don't be shy. Oh, he's right here. He knew I was calling. Yes, hashtag SpringSims townies if you have any Sims you want me to use. You can use custom content if you want to, upload your existing Sims if you want to. Feel free. Feel free. Okay. I am not giving you a key. You are absolutely insane. Wait, you seem friendly sort. Wait, you seem the friendly sort. You know, if you want to help out with with the local villagers often need a hand. Oh, you know what would be very cool? Not cool, but what I think is cool. Having the errands, like you can run errands in The Sims 4 with cottage living. I find that very comforting. Because that way I don't have to like have a 9-to-5 job anymore. And just run errands for everybody. But I wonder if you can like customize that though. Because if you can, I want to make it like customize gigs for like elder Sims. I'm gonna embrace. What do you mean? Thomas, don't be shy. Tell a gross joke. Oh no. Oh no. Calm energy, calm energy, calm energy. Calm down. You're fine. Everything is fine. You're fine. Calm down. You're okay. Okay. Everything will be fine. As long as you love me, everything will be okay. Okay, let me do a bold pickup line. And then acts if single, because I know he's not, but you know, that helps sometimes. Compliment appearance. Maybe give him a little bit of a little romantic gift here. Maybe a little, you know, when Sims cry. Maybe an egg. Give him an egg. I don't think he's unflirty. I know his traits are one, self-assured. Yeah, I know that one of his traits is self-assured, I think ambitious, and like something else. It's too early to tell, but definitely something there. Okay. I should get to know him a little bit more. But I know he's not unflirty though. That I do know. Because I use him for my Let's Play for Rags to Reconnection. And I'm like making sure he wasn't unflirty. Because that way he can get back together with his wife. He might be on hot. Yeah, he's hot-headed. Has anyone noticed that some Sims don't want to be romantic interactions outside of the bad weather? But if you take them inside, they're all good. I haven't noticed that, but I'll be on the lookout for that because I did not know that. I know I have some issues where there's literally no like romantic like bar at all, and somehow it appears out of random, but no. I know that some people are having issues with Evergreen Harbor with the world glitching. And I'm like, oh. I mean, I felt that I don't want to be flirted in a thunderstorm either. True, I mean, safety inside rather than outside. Hey Daft Daft, welcome to the stream. How are you? Welcome on in. Hope your day's going pretty good. You haven't missed much. We were working on a bit of a renovation that we were working on Tuesday. And we are back with our A to Z baby challenge for our Mixed Match Legacy challenge. You just learned that the other day when Sims was talking, when my Sim was talking to him, he was hot-headed. Oh. No wonder his backstory makes perfect sense. It's a hot mess. Literally. A hot mess. We had some issues earlier, Daft Daft, but all is good now. So now we're seducing Thomas Watson for a baby. Our third baby. Actually, maybe I should put like a little counter. My baby's crying. You know, that's what I should do. I'm gonna add a text box. What's 25 mean? I don't even know what that means. Baby counter. I'm gonna put baby count. I'm gonna say 2 out of 26. There we go. Perfect. Good morning, Agarnock. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Welcome on in. I saw on Twitter, sorry about that. Yeah, you know, we had that yesterday, you know, hey, it happens. Or it's happening more often, which is kind of nerve-wracking, but hey, don't worry. We've got this. Is he the one that doesn't like his wife? Yeah. Yeah, he's the one where his wife doesn't love him anymore, and he's losing his family. I do not trust Thomas Watson with anything, yet having kids. He makes nice kids, so that's a plus. You're playing Fortnite with friends. Oh, any wins today? Oop, gotta change it. Sorry. We were actually renovating a house today, but we are now working on our second generation of my legacy challenge. There we go. Yeah, we're on generation 2 of our legacy challenge right now. We are currently eating for 2. We're pregnant with another baby. We're going to be on baby number 3 out of 26. Yeah. If you want to know the rules of the legacy challenge, if you do !info, it'll give you the Google Doc link. I'm still working on it because I'm writing it as I go, but so far I have 7 generations written out based on the challenges I want to do within this challenge. We didn't win. I'm not very good. Neither am I. I'm very terrible at Fortnite. Haven't played it in literally 5 years. My coop is dirty. Oh no. Okay, hatch the eggs. Collect the eggs. Clean the coop. Actually, do that in different order. Clean the coop. Hatch the eggs. Collect the eggs. There we go. Don't eat. You can eat later. Ma'am. Oh. Clean out spoiled food. There we go. I would be curious as to what Oh, to what about made his wife stray? Maybe he's a wisp. That, but also the fact that he has a tendency of overworking himself to the point where he's not focusing on his family, his wife, his kids, and people around him. He puts all his energy and time into his farm and growing his crops to the fullest extent, where he forgets that he has people that care for him and love him. And his wife doesn't really technically love him as much. Like, their relationship bar is very, very low, to the point that their love connection is falling off. And it's sad, but it's true. But I have been doing pretty great today. I've just been chilling mostly, vibing, upload a new YouTube video of a Sims 2 build for my save file, and it's been going pretty great. Pretty great. Maybe I should put this baby counter somewhere different. I should put it like right here. That's way better. You can see it. Look at the little chicken. Little chicken. Little chicken. I love it. I love you. So cute. And maybe with this challenge, this will get me a way I can tie in new things. Okay, let's go ahead and can I clean you? Send back to the coop, please. Are you dying? Are you good? Oh, you're unhappy. You're starving. I'm gonna actually feed you. My bad. I'm going to scatter some more food around so they can eat everything. Let's go ahead and I don't think I can clean you. I don't know. Carissa, thank you for the raid. How are you doing today? Welcome on in, everybody. Welcome in the raiders, everybody. How was your stream today? What did you all do today? Any fun activities in The Sims 4 you want to share with the class? Well, the cult has come for your soul. You're meeting Agnes Crunklebottom's soul because she doesn't have one. So please kindly return the soul because she's wild. But welcome on in, friends. I hope your day's going pretty good. Raid Partey. He must be humiliated with his wife. Yeah. I had a fling with the mayor. You know, I believe it. The mayor is a gossip, so you know everyone knows he couldn't hold his life. True. I believe it. Cottage core lesbo farm fun. Very good. We love to see it. Hopefully it was going pretty well. Hopefully, you know, you got some good stuff on your farm. I love that. A good lesbo farm. We love it. Yes. Baby Wavy, welcome to the stream. How are you? You also have no soul? Mood. Suppo, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Welcome on in. We are playing my Mixed Match Legacy Challenge right now at this current moment. We're currently on generation 2, and we're already pregnant with our 3rd baby out of 26. Things are looking up right now. Yeah, and Vera, welcome on in. Hello. I'm doing pretty good. How are you? I'm slightly not dying from the heat, but I'm doing good overall. Best CC item to get for my Sims. I always recommend going to Tumblr for any CC that you might want to get for yourself. I do reblog a bunch of CC on my CC Finds Tumblr if you ever want to go over there. And I only reblog the good stuff like hairs, clothing, body hair, facial hair, you name it, it's on there. So if you have anything you're looking for, it should be there. Yeah. Swamp Water Dog, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? It's good to see you as always. Yeah, totally. Good to see you as always as well. And thank you again for the raid. Do your post-stream stuff. Eat some food. Drink some water. Do what you gotta do. But I appreciate you sending the love, hype, and positivity over here. You felt that? Mood, my room is so hot. It's hot. It's literally like 89 degrees outside. And I'm just like, why? We were talking about this earlier on stream, how the weather people are lying to us on the weather, and it's just not right. It's illegal. It's crazy. But yeah, doing pretty good today. How are you? So I need to see, because our aspiration, we need to read to our child and socialize with them. So I might as well interact with my toddler. Where'd you go? Oh, you're right here. You're also very smelly. So maybe I should bathe you. I'm gonna give Allison a bath. Yeah. Let's give you a little nice little bath because you're smelly as ever. Don't be shy. I'm gonna bathe you. Smelly. There we go. I love my toddlers. They're so cute. Ooh, I want to know who has cottage living, because let me tell you, this pack is like, it's up my alley. I'm a big fan of cottagecore, and I'm just like, can I just become cottagecore? You know, that's what I want. That's what I need. I just love your Sims. Thank you so much. I love my Sims too. They're so adorable. I guess I think I'm more excited to see how big the family tree will get, because that will determine like what will happen in the next like few generations. You know? Oh, I need to actually go to manage worlds and unlink the what's it called? The other house so they can start aging. New poll. Who has cottage living? Ooh woo. Okay. Oh, hello. I'm going to uncheck mark you and then uncheck mark you so you can start aging. My friends, let's go back to our household. Here we go. I know it's even Sims are so perfection. I'm tearing up, but in reality, it's just a sweat from my face. I don't cry. I sweat tears. Okay, go eat this food, please. And I'm gonna have you actually go to... No. I'm just gonna interact with you, my child. Let's see. Brighten your day. I'm going to see parenting. Oh, I can teach my kid how to say sorry. I forgot you can do that with parenthood. Teaching your kids how to say sorry, because sometimes they slap a kid and saying, oh, no, keep it moving. And it's like, okay, whatever. Ma'am? Okay, thank you. I think one day I want to do the realistic sim challenge, where I use a bunch of alpha CC and make the most realistic sim ever. Or at least try to. You look like a grown man in a toddler's body. Eating... What are you eating? Tuna? Oh, he's eating fruitcake. See, I realize that adults hate fruitcake, but toddlers love fruitcake and how sweet it can be. Yeah, I can see that now. Very understandable. Let's bring you to sleep as well. Bring you to sleep because you're tired. Ooh, me, I do. Ooh. What are some future packs you want to see in The Sims 4 that you've been wanting to like grasp for your own particular game? What? What? Okay. There we go. Fixed it. Why are you crying? Stop crying. You're so whiny. I'm gonna feed you. Why do babies cry? I wish, you know, babies could talk. If they all were like Boss Baby, life would be more simple. Let's be real here. If babies could talk like Boss Baby, life would be simple. There we go. Baby's now happy. Why are you crying? He's apologetically angry. You know what? Sometimes I don't want to say sorry. Well, that's just not acceptable. No. I'm gonna have to have you. I'm gonna have to yeah, discipline you strict for making a mess. Yes, because you're doing too much. Wake up. Don't be lazy. Wake up, my child. There we go. You will love Generations, or maybe a musical pack. Ooh, a musical pack would be very cool. I would actually kind of love to see a musical pack, to be honest. Because, like, think about it. If you get a musical pack, we can have bands and everything. Because someone made a video. Was it Iron Seagull? Was it Pombella? It was somebody that made a video. And it was like, they were thinking that, what if from the Sim sessions, we get, like, a musical band pack? Like, we could create our own bands and have gigs and earn money from them. I thought that would be very, very cool to see. Because I want a band. I want to bring the band back together. Like, I want to have, like, an oldie but a goodie band that are, like, that are elders, wanting to get back into like the groove of things of like music producing and making music again and just like doing all those cool things, you know? I would love to see that. Like Big Time Rush. They're not old. They're like maybe 10 years older than me, but I'm like thinking they could make a comeback. Say Everything. Okay. Let's go potty. Let's go potty. Go potty. There we go. We're gonna take a bath and then mop this up. I need to also see how long we have left. We have so much time left. Think about it. Your teen being in the garage band. Oh my goodness. And then they get older, maybe a real band and band brings up. That reminds me of my my BitLife Controls My or not my BitLife Controls My Sins, my BitLife family that I played. All I know, my BitLife person was in a band for so many years that at a point they were like 50 years old or so. And I kept on getting notifications saying we get the band to break up. And I'm like, no. And then I was like, you know what? Fine. Break up. Let's have them break up for now. And it was just so crazy how it happened. I would love to see that. Like, think of the drama. Think of the things you could do. The possibilities would be endless. Also, did you hear that Brittany is now free from her father? It's a great day. A great day to be alive. We have our child here, and she is named Brittany Baby Berry. BBB, triple B, Brittany Baby Berry. That is her name. We shall now give her a makeover. Because why not? Let's go to modifying cast. There we go. She looks so pretty. I love her so much. Okay. Now, I want to see if I have... Oh, no, with Sims 3, I have all that stuff in. Whatever. We'll just give you some nice, cool hairstyles, my friend. Don't worry. I'll give you the good stuff. I'll give you this nice little bob or ponytails. Ooh, ponytails are better. Okay, let's see here. What we got going on? See, jaded. Maybe some nose. Define nose. This right here. Little dimples. And then a nose. Thingamabob. It looks nice. I like it. I love it. I love that little house. I use it for my family as well. Really? Isn't it so cool? Ugh. It's just so perfect. I just love my Sims. As of right now, I think my BitLife life, if I check. Let me check my BitLife life for a quick second, because I think that with my BitLife, it's going pretty well on what I've done so far, and I'm pretty pleased on the outcome, because I think I'm currently sitting at, last time I checked was 56 generations, and I think I'm now at, what? Let's see. Oh, I'm at 53 generations. And the years of our legacy has lasted 2,000 years. Our legacy has lasted 2,000 years in BitLife. That is insane. He's an adorable baby. Thank you. You know, the genetics. This sim is an offspring of our main sim, Kayla Berry, but also Simon Scott. Simon Scott is her father. So I'm like, okay, makes nice children. Good plus. But also, you know, goes into the pool of, what's the word? The list of potential people to have kids with in The Sims. So, I mean, you could do no wrong. Maybe just give her pink tails. Yeah, this looks better. I like it. Let's give you some new outfits, madam. Madam. I think I want to play Sims 3 next week, because I have been enjoying playing Sims 3 off camera, that I kind of want to play my current household again because I got new CC recently. And I was like so happy because I was making over my toddlers and children. And I forgot how much I adored the clothing that they had. Do I want this one? I don't know. I bet you could stream 1080p 60 FPS. I could stream 1080p 60 FPS, but my internet will not allow that. The Midwest internet is not kind, and my bitrate, I could go higher, but I feel like it would lag. So I do only 30 FPS just to be safe, but I could go 60 FPS. Okay, what with that? It's like my internet will not allow that, but we go with what we know. You know, I think when I move to my new apartment one day, whenever I get approved, then I'll have fiber internet, and then I could stream 60 FPS, and that'll be like a dream come true. It's like real life, you know? Because like I just recently got this new PC, I think around, not February, no. I think June? I've had this PC for about 2 months now, which is kind of wild. 2 months of having this new PC. Pretty happy about it. And it was like a much needed upgrade too, because my old graphics card was a 980 and I needed a new one for show. Yeah. Oh, this is a nice little jumper from Dream Home Decorator. I didn't think toddlers got new outfits. I did not think any of that. Wow. The more you know. I'm gonna give you this little cute outfit. I love this game. I love these outfits. This is absolutely insane. Why do they have to make toddlers so adorable with cute clothing? Craziness. I'm gonna give you what eyes did I give you? Was this one? Oh, it was that one. Okay, good. Get those. You look so happy. And these eyes back. Yes. Oh?
Kill the engine.
Okay.
Wait for instruction. Because I'm in charge.
I definitely think toddlers have been giving much better stuff in the recent 2-packs. I agree with you. I hope that they give us more stuff for toddlers, because I feel like they're always put on the back burner. Like elders sometimes. I think elders and toddlers just need a little bit more attention. At least for me, at least I think it does.
Listen,
Same
kid,
one?
I think you'd be more comfortable over at that place.
It's been that long?
Weenie Hut Juniors? Are you saying I belong at Weenie Hut Juniors?
Oh no, sorry. I was actually pointing to the place next to it.
Super Weenie Hut Juniors?
Yeah.
It's been that long. Interesting. Spending points, I see. Mm-hmm. Toddlers are so cute in The Sims 4. I agree. I think my favorite toddlers would have to be The Sims 4 because they're easier to manage. Sims, well, maybe Sims 2. Maybe Sims 2 toddlers. You love the Sims 2 music in the background? Thank you. It's my favorite music of all time. It's what I always listen to every single day. You can never get enough of Sims 2 music, honestly, can you? It's just a true bop. I kind of want Sims music at my funeral, in my wedding, or everyday life when I'm walking. And that's what, I mean, that's what my thing said, you know? And by Space Cadet, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? I hope your day's going pretty good. How's life for you? Hope it's good. Okay, let's get your eyeballs back. And that being toddlers and elders is a life achievement. Yes. Imagine if we got an elders kit. That'd be cool. New clothing and all. That would be a dream come true, honestly. I wouldn't know how to react, but simply with happiness. Sims 2 is very cute. I agree. I love playing Sims 2 so much. I haven't played it on stream in a while though, but I do play it off camera a lot with my current households that I have, which I have like 5. Sims 2 is definitely hands down the best soundtrack. It's a bop. Like, you could not tell me Sims 2 is not a bop, but it is. Sims 2 just slaps every chance it gets, and I'm like, dang, you doesn't slap that hard? Going great. Doing better. I had a migraine earlier, but took some meds to feel better. Well, I'm glad you're feeling a bit better. You also got paid today. Nice. Very good. About a new book to read. Ooh. What book did you get? You have macaroni and cheese in your inventory. Why? Go to bed. That would be the best one they released so far. I think the one kit I liked the most was not the Busted Us, but it was what kit was it? Oh, Country Kitchen Kit was my favorite one that they released. I had a lot of fun playing with that pack the most. Okay, I'm gonna read to you since we have to read to your child for 2 hours. Oh, for 2 whole hours. Oh my goodness. You got one last stop. Been wanting to read it. Ooh, what is that book about? One last stop. That sounds like a game about like being out in the open road or something. Like on a road trip. Oh, okay. Ah, interesting. I've been meaning to like find some new books to read because because I need to get back into reading at some point, somewhere in the future. One of these days I will. One of these days. I just gotta find like the right book that's for me, you know? Yes. I was like, did my game just freeze? And now that she's done that, we're gonna go and release our music. Probably go ahead and head to bed for now. But let's check on our chickens, so. We're pretty much good with all of that. I'm gonna buy some. No, I can't plant those. Oversized seeds. Get some lettuce and some mushrooms. We're gonna plant both of those. And then plant the mushrooms over here. I could have only bought fertilizer too. I'm gonna buy like 6 of those. Yeah. It's an LGBTQ love story. 2 queer women in New York. Ooh, that's cool. Oh, here, I just looked it up. Here it is. Well, that gives me another one to read then on my lovely reading list. Okay. How are you liking it so far? Water all. Are you waking me up? Must be. My chickens will be fed soon. It's gonna fertilize the crops. Fertilize the crops. There we go. We should do that every single day. It was good but like Cottage Living released the same one with drawers, not curtains. True. I would have loved more curtains though with Cottage Living. When the toddlers has a nightmare and go call the parents. I like that a lot. Very cute. Yeah. Oh, Allison had a nightmare. I had a nightmare about a dog with limbs that stretch like a human. It was a horrible sight. A dog with limbs that stretch like a human. That is horrifying. That is scary. Imagine a dog stretched like a human. Oh, poor child. Oh, so sad. I'm gonna read to you then. Might as well read to you for a while. There we go. You can eat later. I have to read to you for 2 hours. My poor child. One day. How long do you have left in the age up? 5 days? He's also very inquisitive. Which, you know what? Since it's Monday, I forgot. Do I have that mod installed? I don't have Slice of Life in my game or the Better School mod. Because if I had the Better School mod, I could send my toddlers to school. And they can work on like their skills and their character values. Next time though, it would have made that challenge so much easier. Let's have some breakfast and some pancakes. That would scare me. I mean, that would scare me too. I'm like, this dog is possessed. Call somebody, please. Because that is horrifying. Let's work on your stacking, please. Your skills are very low. I should also buy a toddler potty. Might also buy a bunch of toddler related things anyway. I'll buy a potty for my toddlers. I'll put you right here. Papa Squat. Maybe I should also get a Wabbit tablet as well. He had nightmares of sharks invading my house when I was a kid. I had a dream. No, it wasn't a dream. It was a nightmare of being chased down a hallway, a very dark and long hallway that never ended. That was scary. I'm like, get me out of here, please. I want to leave ASAP. Like now. Okay, ma'am, you gotta wake up. We got things to do. Like, yes. Ooh, we got money from our videos and our music tracks. Oh, that's nice. Let's check on our music label, see if they have something for me. Check in with new tastemakers. Do they got anything? Anything from my label? Oh, okay. So far, Kayla has released 5 tracks. Kayla has 2 days to finish a new song and release it. If there's no new song by then, will it end my contract? I hate this so much. I feel like I'm always constantly making songs for no reason. But it's how I earn my income. I hate nightmares. I want good dreams only. So do I. I only want good dreams, not nightmares. We don't need that today. Hit bass, drum machine, and a synth front track. Simoleons for nothing mood. I'm terrified of the porcelain dolls as a kid. Yes. I mean, who wasn't? That stuff was crazy. We got bills to pay. Well, that's not that bad. Okay, level 3. Very good. So our parenting skills at level 5, which I think it goes up to level 10. And then our charisma skills at level 4. So while they're doing that, might as well work on my charisma skill, because with Gen 2, we can either work on the charisma skill or the parenting skill, whichever you prefer. If you have parenthood, you can just work on either one. So, the Lion's Den, welcome to the stream. I'm doing pretty good today. We're currently playing our Legacy Challenge right now. We're on Gen 2 at this current time, so we're doing pretty good. Taking it slowly but surely. Sir, calm down. I really should be making some more food for my kids. I just tend to forget. Yes. But yeah, so far so good. How have you been lately? Serve some brunch of some fruit salad. Yummy, yummy. What do you want? No, I don't want to go on a date. No, thank you. No date for me, Thomas Watson. You are married. You have been bewed. Now I'm gonna have you serve up some brunch, please. Serve lunch. Garlic noodles. No. BLT. There you go. We were working on a build earlier, and we had finished that, which I think, did I upload that? Yeah, I did. I did upload it. Yeah. Oh, he's going potty like a champion. She's independent. Oh, good. Why is he so angry? You know, just hug Blarfy a lot. Get to know your favorite friend of all time. I swear if Blarfy ever came to life, that would have been scary. So cute. Level 3. Level 6. Oh, it's gonna work out wonders. I'm gonna talk to you. I'm gonna hug you some more. They can open up your eyes. My toddlers are hungry, so I'm gonna have them eat some food so they don't starve. Oh, it's our mother, Colette Berry. Here she is. Gen 1 in the flesh. How you doing, mother? How you doing? Got a new grandchild on the way. The third one. Why is my mother asking me about errands? You don't live here. You live in Oasis Springs, unless you moved in the past day or two. I don't know what to say. That baby's angry. He's always angry. I'm like, what is your deal, Allison? Calm down. It's like, I feed you, but that's not enough. Since when there were 2 kids? Well, one of the kids were in the crib. I aged up one of the babies to a toddler, and that was Brittany Baby Berry. You just couldn't do the other one, that's why. Now we're on our 3rd. Compassionate, responsible, father with his baby, top-notch toddler, good manners. We are just basically the golden child. Look at all of our traits. We have so many traits, it's kind of wild. I feel like the golden sim of all time. I should probably also go and flirt with somebody else. Welcome back from the alert car. You gotta go to Bucky's today. It's always a good time. It's definite Texas staple. Nice. You know, it reminds me of Bucky from almost like Captain America. And also What If. Good times, let me tell you. Good times. I was like, where in the world is Johnny Zest? You know, Malcolm Landgrab, why not? He's rich. Wait, I have a good name for the next video. Oh, do you? Oh. I'm excited to see and hear. Actually, isn't there? Okay. That's a good. I'm excited to see the baby. Pickles, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? I hope your day's going pretty good. It's the best name, in fact. Oh, is it Daft Dav? Is it? Thank you, and thank you for posting the house and the gallery. You're welcome. Always happy to help. I had a lot of fun renovating that house. I can't wait to do more. And if you ever want me to renovate any of your other, if you ever want me to renovate any houses that you might have, upload your houses under the hashtag #SpringItUp so I can see everything and see your builds. But if you ever want to skip the line, skip ahead, you can use your points. But yeah, feel free to use the hashtag #SpringItUp on the gallery. It'll be there. It says it's a D and ends with a DAF. Interesting. Sounds so original. And I'm doing pretty good, Pickles. Thank you for asking, and I'm glad you're doing wonderful. We're working on Generation 2 of our Legacy Challenge, and it's actually the A to Z Baby Challenge. And honestly, I find this more fun because it's not 100 babies. And honestly, I find it therapeutic. If you want to try out this challenge or learn more about it, you can do !info in the chat. X moves out tomorrow, and I'm gonna go to a friend's house for a day where we're going to go line dancing. Ooh, line dancing. Our other friend is in from Chicago. I haven't seen her in a long time due to Corona. Well, that's exciting. Well, hopefully the line dancing goes great. That sounds really fun. Have fun though. 100 baby seems miserable. I haven't done it yet. I've done it once. Completed it in a year, and honestly, it wasn't that bad because there are a few tricks on making the 100 baby challenge easier. If you have your teens take care of all the kids, it like takes the load off of you, you know. Line dancing. Have you ever been line dancing by Space Cadet? Because I've never been line dancing, and that sounds fun. Oh, we aren't flirty. Exchange numbers. Falcon, you're a little bit old. How's your parents? Did your parents die? Did your parents die here? Is his parents die on this lot? I don't think so. I think Malcolm's parents moved out of this house. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, because their grave is not on this lot, which is quite surprising. We've done it for years. Ooh, woo. Oh. Don't burn down the house. Don't do it, Malcolm. Don't do it. Join cooking. I can join him? I have a good reputation. Yeah. Sir, where are you going? I'm not done. Why do you have a job? Stop. Stop. In the name of love. Before you break my heart. Daffy Daff Daff. I used to go to a lot in college and it was fun. Oh. Would you say it's a fun way to de-stress? Let me see. Johnny Zest, you're next. How do you know my formal name? Oh no. He has the records. He has the records. Oh no. Oh no. Hide now. Hide away. You're gonna lurk while I cook? Yeah, lurk away. Enjoy cooking. Johnny. Here's Johnny. Respectful and actually no, do a polite introduction. I'll make it more likely he'll love you more. Yes. A sentiment has been gained. Kiss his hand. Love him. Try and cheer him up. Share emotional burden. Why don't you love me? Okay. Definitely a good way to get all your negative energy out. Sim challenges are always so complicated. I could never. Honestly, it depends on what sim challenge you're doing though. I would think. I say you can never go wrong with rags to riches. Being poor in the Sims is kind of fun though. Not gonna lie. And they always put your hand on my shoulder. I'm like, I'm too queer for this. No, 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 no. Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh, that reminds me. I need to play Heavy Rain at some point. Offer gratitude to Johnny. I'm sorry you were disowned by your parents. Sadness. It's kind of funny how there's lore in The Sims, but it's hard to find it. But like, it's kind of crazy that I found out that Johnny Zest was actually a land grab, but was his own. So he changed his last name, so he's not associated with the land grab family anymore. So he lives by himself. Okay. Johnny, love me. As long as you love me. My brain is on a whole nother level today. The words that come out of my mouth, this is just weird. Ask about certain weather. Are you melting? Wait, there's a heat wave in Oasis Springs? How shocking. Okay, Compass appearance. Flatter him. Do an impression. Gossip. Oh, who are you? Hello. Alright. Oh, you're a teen. No, 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 no. Who are you? You're a teen. What's with all the teenagers in the save file? They'll grow up eventually. Asks about taste and decor. Do you love mid-century modern? Do you? Do you? Compass appearance. Go pick up line. Blow a kiss. And hopefully this works. We're good friends now. Like y'all are barking up the wrong tree. You better calm down. Kojai? Well, introduction. Romantic, romance in the air. Kiss his neck, first kiss, first kiss. First kiss. Oh, I was watching Tales of Arcadia, and when I found out, I was watching the movie, and I saw that the seventh kiss makes you pregnant, and I thought, what? That kind of shocked me a little bit, because that reminded me of the days of my Sims 1 playthrough, where I literally thought in order to have a baby in The Sims, you would just kiss a lot, and then a baby would appear. So I thought that was very funny. Is there more than 2 endings for Life is Strange Max? I think there's only 2, I'm pretty sure. Because at the ending of Life is Strange 1, episode 5, you get the option to save Arcadia Bay or save Chloe. And after that, she doesn't really reappear anywhere besides in the farewell episode of Life is Strange Before the Storm. But I think there's only 2 endings, I'm pretty sure. Actually, no, I don't know. Yeah, there's only 2 endings for Life is Strange 1. Since it was Max Caulfield, you don't really play with her anymore after that. Which I wish she would like come back at some point, you know? That part was funny, yeah. You chose to save Chloe because I love them together. Same. I always chose Chloe. And I think at one point I decided not to save Chloe and save Arcadia. Because what's really cool and exciting is that with Life is Strange 2, which we're playing tomorrow, is that at one point in the game, you appear at Arcadia Bay at some point. So I thought, that's cool. I wonder if it reflects on what you chose. We're back home. Ooh, 7 more minutes, perfect. Then we can give birth to another baby. Feed the plants. They've been fertilized. They're in season already. It's pregnancy, 3rd trimester, pregnancy phase, in labor. We pregnant with the baby. Cannot spoil food, and we're gonna go give birth at the hospital. Send alone. Yeah. Time for another baby name. Yeah, I saved Kate every single time I played. Every time I played Life is Strange, I always saved Kate. Because I'm like, yeah. Okay, so this is baby number C. Baby number C has just been born. So if you all have any C names suggestions, I would love them. C names? Any C names? Wait. Kamala, like the vice president. Oh, for a C, but it's a boy. You know, we can put it. You can put a in the middle name Candy. It could be Candy too. Corey, Calvin. I'm gonna mix the names in. Let's do Corey, Calvin. Corey, Calvin, Kamala Berry. Why not? A lot of names, but it seems perfect. Calf-Dav. Oh my gosh. That's a long name for a baby. Corey, Calvin, Kamala Berry. Long name. Triple CB. I'm here all week. You save Kate as well. She's such a sweet girl. She doesn't deserve all the nasty rumors. Right? It's so sad. Like, it hits you right in the feels every single time. Calf Daff laughing out loud. Calf Daff. You should get that tattooed, honestly. Calf Daff shall live long in history. Justice for Calf Daff. Oh my gosh. That sounds like a really good, the name. The baby is now crying. Again, I say, if babies could talk like Boss Baby, life would be more simple. Okay, let's have you work on your stacks. Let's have you work on your stacks as well. Go. This is a joyous day, isn't it? A joyous day to be alive in stream, right? Yeah. Moodbot has been out of here a long time ago. Let me tell you, Moodbot has been kicked to the curb so many times in the past recent years. It's like, I'm just existing at this point. That's what Moodbot is saying. I'm just existing. I'm just existing. Okay, I feel like we need a bigger house at some point. Feed the baby. Love the baby. Okay, we're gonna also see our aspiration. We gotta read to our child. Read to a child for a total of 2 hours. Does it work if I read to this toddler? Maybe. Mothering the Sims, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? I hope your day's going pretty good. We are chilling like a villain today, working on our legacy challenge. We're on Gen 2. Hey. Daff and Daphne ship name. I recently realized Little Dickens actually. Wait, what? Little what? Oh, it actually wanted to. The babies. The Little Dickens would actually want to talk to them, just not just feed them. Oh my god. Jeez Louise, what incarnation? What is his law trait? Oh, I have Quake Zone. No, take this off. No. I was like, why is my computer shaking? It's because of the Quake Zone. I forgot I had that enabled. Good watching some of your YouTube videos. Ooh, I hope you like them. I did upload a new YouTube video today of my Sims 2 build because I'm working on a save file again, and I'm now just like vibing with it because I'm pretty happy of like the results I'm doing with each save. Are you okay? Are you all right? My child is stressed. Go nap on the horsey. I'm gonna read to you to calm yourself down. Let's read to you. Parenting. Let me see. Read to toddler. Here we go. I thought your game got struck. Imagine though. You just watch it. Oh, I hope you liked it. Garrus Daria. Wait. Garrusdar Ravenclaw? Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Hope your day's going pretty good. We're chilling like a villain today, working on our legacy challenge. We're on Generation 2, A to Z baby challenge. We're just simply vibing along. We're trying to work on our aspiration and also our skill of the parenting skill. Like, my goal is to complete the parenting skill at some point. And now we have to wait until a child gets married. A child will get married by the time we're an elder or something like that, maybe. Because how far do we have left? I don't know. But how's your day going, though, so far? Creative visionary for painting, entrepreneurial, frugal. Ooh, get frugal for reduced bills. And then maybe for the next trait, ooh, potion of youth. Let's get that one. Turn back the clock. We'll save that for a rainy day. We have a very long time before we are an adult. Very, very long time. Ooh woo. Ooh woo indeed. So my next video that I'm going to be posting is a makeover video of my Sims 3 current household, because I got some new CC that I've been testing out and they look relatively lovely. So I'm going to post that video, and then I think after that I'm going to post a current household update, because my teenager is going to be going to prom soon, or homecoming, and I'm quite excited about it. You're a proud Hufflepuff? Oh, what is everybody's Harry Potter house? Would love to know. I'm a Gryffindor. Just saying. Gryffindor. Karis, I read words so differently, let me tell you. It seems what I'm doing good. Finally completed a few wallpaper designs. Oh, that's good. That reminds me, I need to work on some wallpaper designs as well. Oh, your name was Coach de Bombay. Oh my goodness. Thank you for the help with my name. You're welcome. Always happy to help. Yeah, the cauldron has mac and cheese in it. Mm-hmm. Yes. The cauldron is filled with mac and cheese. There's 10 left. My poor child. This poor child is always so sad and angry. I should really help my children at least once in my life. Hufflepuff. Got a new poll, friends. I'm a Gryffindor. That's who I am. Proud Gryffindor. I stand the movies, but not the author. Author's quite trashy. But I love the movies and I love the books, just not the author, you know? Oh, not name, sorry, I meant wallpaper. Oh, okay. Either way, you're welcome. I think I'm gonna learn how to make seamless wallpaper next, because I want to be able to have a nice seamless toddler wallpaper and a kid wallpaper for kids' rooms. Yeah. Well, hopefully it turns out pretty well. Congratulations on the new addition to the family. Well, Malcolm, you're next. We have 3 kids by 3 different people. Surprised not aging yet. You got 3 kids. Oh, Thomas Watson. Thomas Watson now has 4 kids. 4. Stepmother, father, mother, and then grandmother, and then grandfather. How fitting. Their grandfather will always be Father Winter. How lovely. I didn't realize it was Kayla having all the babies. Yeah, Kayla was having all the babies. All 26 of them. I think we'll be able to complete this generation very quickly before we're an elder, because I'm going off of the fact that we are going to age up each kid once they complete all their traits and get to a certain point in their schooling as they get an A. You know, that's what I'm going to do. I like how the baby is just a picture of legs. Yeah, they're just legs at this point. No head, no body, just legs. Looks so cute though. Oh, and the family tree. Oh yeah, just legs. Only legs. I might wait until Allison's a child to age up Corey Calvin Kamala Berry. That's just a mouthful of a name. Imagine going to school with that name. That would be a mouthful. A lot. Why does your baby have hair? I got mods in my game. Custom content. CC will do that to you. CC will give you a way where you can override the babies, like how they look with a new skin tone, and also with like toenails, and also hair and eyebrows. This poor child's crying. Stop. Please. Don't cry. Be quiet. Sleep. I didn't vote, or It would have been tied. Oh, really? SMH, honestly, it is surprisingly. I was working on the seamless ones. How do you upload the content you create? What do you mean, like how to put it up for download? Is that what you mean? I usually always I upload them to SimFiles Share or MediaFire to like have the link to be available to download for people to download, and then I make like a Tumblr post or something. Usually that's how I do it. Yeah, SimFiles Share or MediaFire will help you with that. It got updated? Really? Hey Michael, how are you doing today? Hey. I don't know. Wait. Oh my good. What in tarnation? Wait, what did they update for MCC? Like what changed? Oh. Well, I guess I gotta update MCC then. At some point. There we go. And I'm glad you're really doing good, Michael. Glad you're doing good. Yeah, hopefully that helps you. SimFileShare is thebomb.com. Best believe it. Walk out. Yeah, here you go. So if anybody's ever like downloading custom or wanting to get into custom content and like have their stuff be uploaded to like a server, there's a link in the chat. I trust SimFileShare because it's designed for simmers like us. So if you ever want to upload a house or a sim with CC on it, or custom content you've made yourself, you can do that. I use it all the time when I upload all my creations. It's what I use. It's how I thrive. Go to bed. I'm not sure, but got an update. Okay. I like the simple fixes though. Who are you? I don't need a job. I have 44,000 simoleons. But yeah, I'm glad you're doing good, Michael. We are working on generation 2 of our legacy challenge. Stab your taste buds. What? What is that? Oh my goodness. Love it. I haven't seen that mod. It should be in my mods list though. I think I have it in there. The baby override mod. Let's go to Willow Creek. They have a baby. You have a baby. Summer Holiday and Gavin Riches got married and had a kid? I could see them together. Yeah, it's possible. Just nervous but excited. Just need to learn how to show what they look like. Oh, what they look like in game. Don't know how to create posts. Oh, it's pretty simple, honestly. Once you get the hang of it, it's gonna be pretty easy. I just say just put into your mods folder, and that way you can just go into the game and like take pictures of them. That's the potion of youth. I'm gonna call over Malcolm Landgrab because he's the oldest. Have I saved recently? I don't think I have. You should. Oh, you're playing Stardew now? Oh, are you? What are you doing in Stardew today? I almost said Gavin. Garrett? Care to share? Care to share? This poor child is just screaming beyond all reasons. I guess I should help you. I've learned that the higher your parenting skill is, you can ask what's wrong with the baby, but only with the parenting skill. And I think also charisma too. I'm pretty sure. Where's my toddler? Where did he go? Malcolm? Where are you going? We just got children on the loose today. Oh my goodness gracious. What can I say? I love Stardew Valley. I haven't played it in a hot minute. I play Stardew Valley with some of my Twitch mods. And we're currently in year 2 of summer. But we gotta play it at some point. Again on stream. Put the child down. Thank you. Hanging out with my love of my life. Oh, Harvey, I see you. Isn't Harvey? I bet $1 million Garrett married Harvey. I believe it. He's been saying it for years. Did you marry Harvey? Did you? Did you? Did you? Crying in the club. No crying in the club, baby. With a big something something. I don't know. Camila Cabello. Mostly Zen. How are you doing today? Welcome on in. Hope your day is going pretty good. We are playing the Mixed Match Legacy Challenge once more. And we're moving on along with our legacy, actually. We're on Gen 2, and we currently have 3 babies out of 26. My goal is to one day have 26 babies. But until then, we shall wait. And I'm glad you're really doing really good. Thank you for asking. Or thank you for answering. But also, I'm doing pretty good as well. Thank you for asking. I'm not dying from the heat anymore, which is kind of great, to be honest. No longer dying from the heat. Yes. I would say Tumblr, Golden Sunshine. Tumblr is the best place to get some custom content for earrings, Tumblr. But for earrings, Tumblr, but 100% go to SpringSims. Every single CC like accessory I have is from SpringSims. I'm literally not kidding. But then also the Sims resource has a bunch of stuff as well. So you can do no wrong with either one. Tumblr, SpringSims, the Sims resource, they got them all. Broken college, if that's not me. I totally thought the one you're wooing was a female. Oh. Malcolm Landgrab for ya. I mean, honestly, I don't care. As long as I get my sim pregnant, I do not care what gender they are. As long as they can get me pregnant. That's all that matters to me. Okay. So are we pregnant? Please. Please be pregnant. Prego! Pregnant? We are pregnant. Eating for 2. How many? Twins! We got twins! Yay! And the 1, 2 stream. Welcome to the stream. If you do !info in the chat, it'll tell you what this legacy is about. But essentially, it's a 10 generation long legacy challenge where each generation is a different challenge. Like Gen 1 was Rags to Riches. We're on Gen 2 right now, and it's currently A to Z Baby Challenge. Next gen will be the Asylum Challenge, and then so on and so forth, new challenges. I find it very fun to do different challenges within one challenge because you get to try out all of them and see what you like. And that way you're not confined to just a single one for so long, you know? But it's still a work in progress. But yeah, this is what it is. Because Gen 2, we have to complete the aspiration and the parenting skill and have 26 children. But yeah, as of right now, I have 6 generations fully written out with the storyline and like all the traits that I think that would work best. And then I'm still writing out the rules for Gen 7 to Gen 13. I want to have at least 20 generations, but who knows how long this can go for. Because there's so many aspirations that we have in The Sims and so many traits that we can do that I want to try out all of them, you know? Kayla does not waste any time. No. Chop, chop. We got things to do. Yeah, that plate was stuck to the cushion. Sideways. Yes, indeed it was. Kind of scary though, not gonna lie. You're doing rack just right now. I might continue your challenge for the next gens. Ooh, whoa. Exciting. Kind of excited, honestly, not gonna lie. Go tend to your child. Ooh, level 6. Yeah. But yeah, 26 babies. Because you have to name your children A through Z. So I thought it'd be fitting to add that into the mix. But the key thing is, we have to ignore our last child and randomize their traits. That way, I think it'll be very funny, because if you ignore the last child, they'll eventually go crazy and have a bad sentiment towards their parent that they'll end up in an asylum. That'd be fitting, you know, right? Yeah. Malcolm, what do you want? No. Do you think we'll ever get stuff like periods and real stuff? I don't know if we would, but probably, like not as severe, but who knows. And Pickles, thank you for the tier 1 sub. I really appreciate it so much. Can we get some hype and some love in the chat, please? And thank you for that brand new sub. Thank you.
These lumps, I know you wanna slump up on these lumps, but you can't 'cause you're a chump. A chump.
Hello? Pickles, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. To Emily, Cornflake, Burger, McNeil, Izobo, and also Ravenclaw. I hope you enjoy all the emotes here in the Spring Squad. Can we get some more hype and some more love in the chat, please? Thank you. But yeah, MJ, I don't know. I don't think we'll get anything like as severe or like as detailed as real life stuff, but it's like a possible chance, maybe. But I don't know. I doubt it though. You love that clip? I love LSP. LSP is the best person ever, or being, creature, thing. I love LSP. LSP is my vibe. You love my vibe and you're super chill. Thank you so much. I try to be very chill. I'm a very chill person on stream. I've learned to calm down a lot. Because there was a time where I used to yell a lot for no reason. And I'm like, I don't need to yell. I just need to calm down. I think we do. I think we do have a clip of that from the past stream. I'm pretty sure we do. What are your skills? I'm gonna have you work on your movement skill a bit more. There we go. You're gonna go potty. Potty waddy. Man, what you doing? Gonna mop the floor. I think we should work on our parenting skill more. So we'll just deal with Allison more. Probably teach her how to do some... Teach them how to... Tell them to eat something. Teach how to say sorry, please. And now you're smelly? Did you pee yourself? Go over here. Tend to your child. Please. Okay, you're fine. How many kids do you have now? I currently have 3 kids out of 26. I have it up above right here. I don't know if you probably hardly can see it, but I have 3 out of 26. We kind of just got started with this gen last week, and we didn't do too much because we were still on gen 1 at the time. So by the time we're gonna be in labor in like the next couple of days or so, Allison, our son, should be a child by then, hopefully. The clip was the new chicken anthem. I think it was the one that we did with BitLife. Overturned. Is that the one? MJ, is that the right third one? I think it was the Overturned song that I did. I'm pretty sure. This child has a full head of hair. His hair cannot be tamed. It shall be buzzed. Hug lovingly. Brighten your day. And then we're gonna go ahead and... We can't read him to sleep just yet. Because we already done that. But we're gonna speed on through. Overturned, speed up. I've been overturned. I've been overturned. Hey, hey. I've been overturned. I've been overturned. How do you tell if you're done with Rax Britches? a certain amount of money. Usually people determine they're done, like they usually determine that they're done with rags riches through the aspiration usually, or well, at least I do. I continue it as the aspiration. If I complete the aspiration, then I'm done with it. But then some other people determine that they're done through like money value. Usually like 100K is like what they determine done. That's just me. We need an alert with floating baby Yodas. Do we? Do we really? Do we even have that? We can make that happen. Hold up. Ah! There you go. There you go. Sir, why? It has been added. It has been added. Why is my child telling me a lot of villagers around Hemford and Bagley have needed help lately? Well, that's not my problem. Why are you... What? Excuse me. What is his deal? He's crazy. Insane. Honestly, it's like, gonna fight me and fight me. Like, calm down, child. You're doing the uttermost, like, way too much. Oh, we're different the rules for this challenge. If you do !info in the chat, it'll tell you with the Google Doc link that we have. We're in up and ready to go. But yeah, !info will give you the stuff. Is it not working? Let me check something real quick. It might be on the cooldown, MJ. Oh yeah, a 1 minute cooldown. That's what it is. 1 minute cooldown. I was like, is it there? Like, it didn't work. Ah, there we go. Perfect. But yeah, so far it's going pretty great with all the generations. Oh, find out what's wrong. I guess it's at level 6 and we can find out what's wrong with your child. What's wrong? You're hungry. I'll feed you. It's almost Corey Calvin's Kamala's birthday. That's a long name. Jeez Louise. And we're almost in our second trimester too. In like 7 hours. RIP. It's the only one time that a cooldown. I saw Dab do it. I think because I made it a command and then Dab did it and then was like the cooldown. It's usually when it's like someone uses it, not when creating it though. If that makes any sense. I don't know if it does. How do I find people to have an invite? Oh. Code. Oh, you need a oh. That is long. Jeez Louise. Hold up. I don't know what I just did. Hold up. Let me do something real quick. I have an invite code. But you should be able to use it now though, hopefully. There. What are you... Okay, there we go. Now it's been delivered. You should get a whisper from me then. Let's do this. Hold down. There we go. So yeah, now it should work with the Yoda command. See if it works now, if it does. My poor children. They're gonna be hated. They're gonna hate me so much. I believe it. Let's find out what's wrong. I'm gonna love you, don't worry. I'm gonna help you. Release track. There you go. Why is this child sleeping on a rocking horse? Because they're tired. They're exhausted. Exhausted, hungry, and smelly. This is the one child that is probably the most demanding because they do too much. Like, way too much. Am I giving somebody a bubble bath? Oh, I am? Are you... What? I'm so small. What happened? You know what? Let's put it somewhere else. But yeah, that is why. They were tired. They were going through a rough day of being a toddler, sadly. It just comes with the job, honestly. Wake up. Wake up. My children are always angry and hangry. Like it's about to fight somebody. I don't understand. Okay, I'm gonna bathe you and then I'm gonna feed you. Now calm down, sweaty. Everything will be fine. Everything shall be fine. Now I have leftovers, which they all can grab. You're hungry? Go grab yourself a BLT. There you go. You got the BRB. Can I read? BRB 4-bit. If I'm not back in time for the end, hope you have a good rest of your night. Well, thank you for being here, Savvy. Enjoy the rest. If you're not here later on. You have to pee now? Fine, go pee. Go pee. Now my kids are no longer hangry. They've been fed to the fullest extent. Now my child is smelly and wants to be bathed. Bathe? Bath time? There we go. Bath time. Hey. Now child's gonna go to sleep in their own bed. Please and thank you. And then I'm gonna put you in your own bed as well. And then we're just gonna sleep for the rest of our days. Oh, my plants! Oh no! Spray for bugs and then water all. And we're also gonna feed all of our chickens as well, clean the coop, collect the eggs. We are just, a single mom who works 2 jobs. Honestly, aren't we just, we're a single mom who works 2 jobs. A mother and a gardener. Okay, we have any hatchable eggs? Spoiled eggs, oh no! Neither of them were hatchable anyway. I'm gonna sell all of our produce. Maybe go over to Agnes Crunkabottom. Fertilize the crops. What happened here? Fertilize the crops, there we go. Oh, we got our money. Simoleons for nothing for 191 simoleons. Not that bad, honestly. Tumblr or the Sims resource. I'm literally not kidding. I suggest checking Tumblr. I have a CC Finds Tumblr. If you click the link in the chat now, you'll have everything you ever need. Makeup, clothing, accessories, shoes, hair, for kids, toddlers, adults, elders, everything. Don't worry. We've got you covered. But yeah, Tumblr, the Sims resource, Mod the Sims, Patreon, things like that can get you a lot of stuff. Okay, I want to sell my stuff to you. Some of my items. Here. Why are you angry? If you're tired, then go to bed. I think my children don't like sleeping. Who loves her kids and never stops with a gentle hand. And a heart of a fighter. We're a survivor. Yes. You know what's funny? I end up on TikTok a lot and I scroll to my TikTok and it's that one TikToker who dresses like Reba every time and I'm just like, yeah. You know, I feel bad saying this, but I kind of want him to get sued by Reba so they end up in court. Is that bad? Because I kind of low-key want to see that happen. Him getting sued by Reba. That's what those TikToks make me laugh every time. It's so funny. A single mom who works 2 jobs, who loves her kids and never stops with a gentle hand, a heart of a fighter. We're a survivor. What's wrong now? Oh, the baby's crying so much they keep on being woken up. That's why. No wonder. No wonder my kids are always so tired. Because the kid keeps waking them up. No wonder. No wonder. Why am I in Cass? Nope. No questions asked. Reba's Queen, I agree. It's so weird that so many kids watch Reba growing up because no one was ever talking about it. Yeah. I didn't know who Reba was until like a couple of years ago. I think when I was like in like high school or so. It looks cute. I like that hair. You have all the box sets and DVDs. Cass equals infinite amount of hours. Okay, let's go back home and tend to my screaming forever children. Oh, she's already here. Okay, clean this up, please. Clean up everything. Tend to your child. Feed the child, love the child, rock the child, love it. Don't scream at it, rock it. Sleep. Cash stream will be fun. I need to like, I want to do a cash stream at some point, like giving all the townies makeovers. You know? It was always on after I finished my homework. I would get so invested in the show. Do reruns still happen? Who are you? I don't want a job. Who needs a job? When I'm a single mom who works 2 jobs at home. Cast stream. What is wrong? What is wrong now? What is happening? Why are you crying? What's wrong? You're hungry? You're always hungry. These poor children. I love Reba. It's so weird seeing the actor who played Van in the show Shameless. Right? I haven't watched Shameless in a long time. I'm just rewatching it right now because I adore that show and the actors in it. Reruns definitely still happen. Oh, okay. I think still comes on CMT channel. I don't have cable anymore. We got rid of it. Oh, since you were a child, I was raised on her and Dolly Parton. Oh, really? Well, I gotta look that up. Hold up. Reba. Oh, 6 years. Okay, I can watch it. Okay. I have Hulu, so I can watch it on there. Good. Good. Yep. Hulu. Got me some Hulu. Finally, all my kids are sleeping for once in their life. About time. Been 84 years. My Sims are chaotic. They never sleep, eat, or do anything. It's like, please, cooperate with me for one day. I'm pregnant with twins. I'll be my 2nd trimester in literally, oh no, I'll go into labor in 7 hours. What does Agatha want? Yes, sure, why not? I'll come. Why? So this will be baby number D and E. So that's something. 5 babies. Kind of wild. I'm gonna have to expand the house though. But luckily though, I can probably move some Sims over at some point to a new Luna Eggleston. You're in labor? Who are you married to? Mark Eggleston? You're pregnant. Oh my gosh, everyone's pregnant. It's like a mini baby challenge, exactly. Everyone's pregnant. I wish a notification would pop up and saying I'm in labor now. Oh my gosh, Daff Daff and Edaff. Oh my goodness. I'll name one Daff Daff. Where's the bathroom? Oh, it's up here. I need to use the bathroom. Out of my way. There we go. You have a baby. Like, you have a baby. You get a baby. You all get babies. Finale makes me cry. Oh, I low-key kind of want to rewatch George Lopez for some reason, and I don't know why. I just do. Oh my gosh. You know what I'm having for dinner today? Spaghetti. Spaghetti. Hello, dinosaur. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Hope your day's going pretty good. I hope to one day I get the ability to have follower emotes on Twitch, because that way I can get make one of my emotes a follower emote, because I can have up to 5, I think. But I don't have them available to me right now, which is sad. I wish I did. Hoggies. Hoggies. So I have the babies, and then that's how I'll end the stream. 2 more hours until I give birth. Why are you sad? You had a nightmare? These poor children, I swear. The children are always sad. It never ends. You love my emotes? Thank you so much. I love my emotes too. I always get them commissioned by my artist. The finger gun emote one was made by me, because people took screenshots and sent them to me, and I turned it into an emote. Combine the videos, please. Oh, she went through a staircase. You did that? That was you? In the end, no amount of lens flare will save this video. It actually made the video even worse. What? I have 300 followers though. Oh, it's Corey Calvin's birthday. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna have literally 3 toddlers and 2 babies. I'm going to scream. Help. Best emote on Twitch. Exactly. Better than Rishmile, maybe. The kids have too many nightmares, and it's so scary. It never ends. Upload video, please. Upload the video. We're gonna go back home and give birth and age up my child. I can always send you more. Oh my gosh. It's been so long. You changed your name from Your Wizard Ashley. Oh, wasn't surprised if y'all forgot. No. I recognize Your Wizard Ashley. I recognize that name. But I'm glad to see that you're back. How are you doing today, though? I thought she was holding a knife, but it was a pigeon. But welcome back, though. I hope your day's going pretty good. I'm gonna age up my baby. No, thank you. I'm good. I'm good. Age up Corey Calvin. Lovable. Very good. And we're gonna go ahead and give birth. Because now we're in our 3rd trimester with twins. Time flies, let me tell you. Put the child down. Look on the bright side. What bright side? I'm gonna have 5 children in this household. I'm gonna go scream. Good to see you. You're doing well? Yeah, doing pretty good. In the daycare. Mod love, mod love, mod love. So this video is gonna be called Daff Daff. Daff Daff Berry for letter D. And now I need an E name. I need an E name for the next baby. E baby. E boy, E girl. Ooh. I've been paid. Yeah. E Daff. What's next? What about Edaf Emily or Emily Edaf? Emily Edaf. I get another name. Ooh, I like Emily Edaf Ava. I like that one. Triple EV. Triple EV. Emily Edaf Ava Berry. That's a mouthful. Yes. Okay. We got twins with Malcolm Landgrab. What a joyous day. We have twins now. One's in the crib, one is floating. Let me tell you. Floating. But anyway, I think I'm going to go ahead and save my game once more. Here we go. Best babies on Twitch who cry for no reason. Save my game. But we're gonna go and I'm gonna actually wrap it up here for now. Stop crying. Please stop. But before we go, we're gonna do the lovely clip of the day. As we always do towards the end of our streams. Of course, friendos. You know the drill. Who's excited? Who's excited for the clip of the day? Can we get an O/ in chat if you are excited for the clip of the day? But we have a good clip of the day here. A good overturned song. Good overturned song. There we go. Oh, there we go. Very good, very good. Very good. Alrighty, folks. We got an overturned song as requested. Oh, can't hear anything because I have it muted. I was right and I did not kill my coworker. They were just having a bad day that day and just were like going crazy, you know? I don't know. I've been overturned. I've been overturned. Oh, I've been overturned. I've been overturned. Hey. Yeah. Still depressed. And I was right and I did not kill my coworker. They were just having a bad day that day. And every time. I don't know. I've been overturned. I've been overturned. Oh, I've been overturned. I've been overturned. Hey. Yeah. Still depressed. And I was. I still find it very funny. I said I'm still depressed, but you know, I've been overturned from jail at 52. 52 overturned, but still depressed. Yay, depression. Yeah. We love depression. At 52. This was the perfect time for me to come in. Yeah. But you know, hey. But congratulations on the job though. Congratulations. That's exciting. Ooh woo. Yay. Overturned. Friend got a job. Sounds like a fun day. But Hovey, welcome to the stream. How are you? Bit Life is a very funny game. I agree. I love playing that game for no reason because how chaotic it can be. And personally, it gets better every time I play it. No questions asked. So I'm like, the more, the merrier. Yes, indeed. So now we have the lovely clip of the quote of the day. Shall be lettuce Alfredo. So Dinosaur, what was happening? We were doing the clip of the day, which is usually how we end our streams off on a funny, weird note because the clips make no sense and neither do the quotes at all. So yeah, we were just vibing. Oh, next time I'm here, I'll be in college. You're a college boy now. College boy. Lettuce Alfredo. Exactly. It literally makes no sense. Chi Witches, welcome to the stream. I am so sorry you came at a weird time because I was actually about to end my stream and write my good friend Dr. Glue on, who is making a Castaway Island, and honestly. Yeah, stream is ending now, but don't fret, don't fret. I will be live again tomorrow, same time, same place at 6 p.m. CST. I'll be playing Life is Strange 2, episode 1, which is I'm very excited about. So If you love storytelling and Life is Strange, I think you'll love it indeed. So, does he have CC? Wait, what? Does he have a CC Wilson? Who? Who has a CC Wilson? I don't know who that is. Maybe. I'm gonna fret. Okay. Oh, so Lego, I'm actually about to end my stream because I've been live for about 3 hours now, and that's usually how long I go for streaming anyway. And I have a little bit of a headache actually. Plus I need to eat food. So yeah. But I will be here tomorrow though at 6 p.m. playing Life is Strange. So if you want to return back to the stream, I'll be here. But I appreciate all the company and you all sticking around for the crazy funtivity vibes as always. And yeah. But anyway, I will see y'all tomorrow. Bye-bye. Peace.